Hi, my name is Murdo MacLeod and welcome to this November edition of the DevOps Mixology presentation. Today we have got two drinks for you. One is an alcoholic drink which is called the Tequila Tester, and the other is a non-alcoholic drink which is the Tangerine Tester. So we're all about continuous testing today. So hopefully you have the ingredients with you so that you can all shake along at home. We've done this a few times now, guys, so along with your alcohol and ingredients, hopefully you also have a cocktail shaker. If you don't have a cocktail shaker today, what you can do is you can put all the ingredients inside a sealable coffee cup, or if you don't have a sealable coffee cup, just stick everything in a jar and we'll stir it real quick with a long spoon. So just let's get started. Yeah. So the first drink that we're making today is the alcoholic one, and that is the Tequila Tester. So for this one, I'd like you to grab your cocktail shaker if you can, please. And into the shaker, first of all, we're going to put a double shot of tequila. So that's 50 mils of tequila in there. And then next to this, we're going to add 12.5 mils of pomegranate syrup. So that's 12.5, also called grenadine. And we're going to add to this one with 100 mils of orange juice. So if you just add 100 mils of orange juice in the top right there. Cool. And then lastly, what we're going to do is squeeze in about a quarter of a lemon. So if you just take a lemon and then cut it up like this, so you have a wedge, and then just squeeze that lemon wedge in there like so. So cocktails are all about a balance, so it's great to just follow along with the correct measurements so that you get a drink which is perfectly balanced, not too sweet, not too sour, not too tart. So there, just to recap, we have got tequila in there, and then we've got pomegranate syrup, and then we've got orange juice, and finally like a squeeze of lemon on the top. So if you could just add some ice into your shaker now. And the drink is going to end up in a martini glass. So it's going to end up in a martini glass, so we don't want any ice to go into the martini glass. But what we do want to do is have a really super nice and chilled drink. So now for the shaking part. So people that have been shaking along at home already, you know that we're not going to shake it like this, just in case you let go of it and it goes flying into your camera. So if everybody could turn to one side and shake, then we'll all do this together. So are you ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3, and shake. There you go, a good hard shake, and you can start to see the condensation which is coming down the side of the shaker, which means it's nice and cold. Then take the top off the shaker like so, and I'd like you to pour it in a circle shape into the glass, like so. You should have like a nice little frothy top on the top, which comes from the orange juice. So we haven't garnished this one yet. So what I'd like to do for the garnish is, well, tequila's got a bit of a kick, and so I'd like to give this one some little devil horns. So if you could grab a kiwi. If you don't have a kiwi, you can do this with a lime or lemon, but it's a bit more exotic with a kiwi. So I'd like to cut a wedge like that. And then what to do is, if you watch gently, if you cut up this side here, gently along the rim, like that, and then cut a little bit of the rim off, so, then pop that on there and it'll stand up like a nice little horn. And why not do two? So why not just do one on the other side? So you cut your section like that, cut along the side of the rim, and then pop it on like that. But there you have like the lovely contrasting colours of the red, of the orange, of the green, all coming together in a look that with a drink that certainly looks like it's got a little bite. So this is a tequila tester. So let's all test together, everybody. Cheers, guys. Cheers. So it's almost like a tequila sunrise. except it's served short with like stronger measures. It's really punchy, it's really powerful. I think that was a really good test. I'd like to continue testing that one. And there you have it, the tequila tester. Okay, so that was the alcoholic drink for today. But as I said from the top, we've got 2 drinks for you today. And the other one is going to be called a tangerine tester. So, what are we going to do with this one? Well, it's also going to be a shake and drink into your shaker. But I've got some extra pieces that I would like you to do with this one. So the first thing is I'd like you to grab your blueberries. So the blueberries here. And we're using blueberries because it's going to give it a lovely contrasting colour and a really different taste dimension. So if you just take your blueberries and take a handful of blueberries like that, and then just pop them into the bottom of your glass, like so. And then what to do is with the other hand of a long knife or spoon, you can crush up the blueberries like so into the bottom of the shaker. What you're doing here is you're just muddling all the blueberries together. So you're actually breaking down the fruit, which is making the colour of the fruit come out. And that's important for when we shake the drink, because that's going to give it some of its really, really vibrant colour. So you could do this with a rolling pin or any kind of like blunt-ended object. So there we have the blueberries in there. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add some apple juice and some pineapple juice. So first of all, with the pineapple juice. So with the pineapple juice here, I was just going to put in about 75 ml of pineapple, like so. And then to that, I'm going to add about 50 ml of apple juice. So let's just do that apple juice to there, and I can start to see the blueberries are coming together and like floating into the drink. Now, so this is about, today is not just about testing, it's about continuous testing. So I thought for the garnish we'd do something continuous as well. If you take an orange, like that, and then cut the end of your orange, so it looks like this, what we're going to do is we're going to create a continuous piece of orange which is going to sit completely throughout this drink. Here's how to do it. So what to do is to take your knife and start at one side, maybe start here. Careful with this one. The careful piece to do is you do not want to break the continuation of the skin. So what I'm doing is I am cutting around the orange, and as I cut around the orange, I cut further down in the orange. What this is doing is creating a lovely circular garnish, which is actually going to sit completely throughout the drink. So I can go all the way down to the bottom of the orange, like so. And then what we have is this lovely spiral, which looks like this. And then that lovely spiral is actually going to sit inside the glass. So the spiral needs to go inside the glass and go all the way through, like so. So now you've got a lovely piece of continuous orange all the way through the drink. What we're going to do is, you've got the blueberries in here, you've got the orange juice in here, you've got the pineapple in here. You can just put in a few more blueberries for good measure on the top. And we're going to shake this one really, really hard. So you need ice, like so. Put the top back onto your shaker. Make sure the top's considerably on. And we need to shake this one as hard as you possibly can. There we go. Now what we're going to do is leave the ice in here and then just pour the whole thing all the way over the top of your garnish. Great. And if you have any space at the top like that, what you can just do is get a lovely little tonic and then top it up to the top. And there you have an absolutely lovely little fizzy head on the top. And look at that piece of continuous garnish all the way down inside the drink. Looking lovely. So there we have it. We have the tequila tester and the tangerine tester. It's been wonderful to bring you these drinks today. I hope you've enjoyed this and hope that it's brought a little bit of creativity to your drinks. Bringing fresh ideas to refreshment is what we like to share with you all the time. So, if you've enjoyed this, and I hope you have, then I hope to see you again at a later date. And I wish you all the best for the month ahead and all that it brings. Thanks everybody.